Hi everyone, my name is Jay Mancuso and I'm here with ITD Food Safety. I've got a great new product that we'd like to introduce to you, show you a little bit how it works. This is our prep and temp station. It takes care of your labeling needs as well as your temperatures that you're doing right now. We've got a lot of Chick-fil-A operators that are up and running with the equipment, as well as Chick-fil-A headquarters is putting these in their corporate-owned dwarf houses. So I just put one of these in a couple months ago at the original dwarf house there in Atlanta. Once everybody has these and they're up and running, the owners, the operators, and everybody in the store really sees the usefulness of it, going to 100% accuracy on every label, as well as quickly being able to take temperatures and have a log of all of that great info. So I'd like to show you real quick on the couple pieces here. We're going to start with the Prep Pal, and that's our labeling system. Once we bring the software up, you're going to see on the, you should see a double screen me and the equipment as well as the software. So we're going to kind of double screen you so you get a good view of the whole shoot and match. So what we've got, when we need a label, all we're going to do is hit print. It's going to open up a nice color-coded screen. The great thing about all of the software for both pieces of this is it is fully customized with all of your items already in it, preset, ready to go out of the box. So as I bring this up, if I'm the end user in the store and I needed a meat item, a label for meat, I just touch the tab that says meat, and on this one I'm just going to touch bacon. Prints out a label in about 1 second. It's a thermal printer, so there's no ink, which is nice. All you got to do is put some new labels in it once in a while, and you're ready to go again. So if I needed a label for iced tea or lemonade, I'd touch the beverage tab. And now I'm just going to touch lemonade, I'll touch iced tea, and as you can see, our labels come feeding out for us really nicely here, and it gives you all the information on it that you need. It's going to tell you what the product is, who prepped it, that's me, Jay, when it was prepped, date and time, when it expires, date and time, and then the day that it goes bad. And we've even got your logo on there just to make it look nice. As you can see on the screen, we've got 3 options on color for you. We've got the white, the yellow, and the red. One of the nice things about our labels they are called our premium peel and stick. What that means is they stick really well on anything, but when you take them off, it doesn't leave any residue, so you're not getting the write-ups from the health department and you don't have all that glue stuck all over your pans. So it's a really great label. One of the nice things about our labels, it helps if you're, obviously as long as you're using our labels, we give you free tech support for life, as well as any software updates will be yours at no cost also. The printer comes with a 2-year warranty, which has been a great printer, and it really does a great job for you. What I'd like to show you real quick is how easy the software is to use on the back side of this. So as you need to input your employees, and if you look right here up top, we have username. We're able to put all of your employees' names in there. That way they can pick their name before they print a label, and their name will show up so you know who's doing the prep work. We also have the quantity. So if you needed a whole bunch of parfaits or a specific label for anything, just touch how many you need, hit the button once, and it'll print all the labels out in just a few seconds for you. What I'd like to show you is how we add a user. Super easy. All we got to do is back up. We go to our main screen. And what we do then is we're going to hit the admin button. Once we're into the admin side of the house, if we're going to add a user, you hit the user tab. Once we do that, you just put the cursor up there where it says username, type it in, hit the add button, and now we've got a new user into the system. So it's super easy to use. If there is a product change for whatever reason, if you bring on a new product line and we need to add a product, we hit the tab that says product. We go down to a blank spot, a blank line, and we've got hundreds of tabs for you or spots to put in new products. And all you do is highlight the line, hit edit, type what the product is. You can further describe it if you need to. And then what you would do is just tell it how many days that product's good for. And again, that's something that we can manage on our side for you because again, we fully customized your menu and it's already in the software for you when it shows up. But if we need to make adjustments, we can definitely help you with that. Or of course, you have the ability to do it yourself. On the labeling system, super easy to use. Your employees have virtually no training that they need to go through to use it. They just touch a button and they get their label. So super great system. Again, we've got a lot of operators out there that are using it. So hopefully you know somebody that already has one that you can contact and ask one of your friends how they like it. The other piece of this that I'd like to show you is our temperature taker. This is the Temp-Taker 3. Again, fully customized with the Chick-fil-A setup in it. Any button turns the unit on. The center button's like your enter button, so when we go to take temps, and this is where it comes up, anything that I do under this icon records 17 data points in 1 second. So what we do is we click on it, we find our name, and we log into the system. And as you can see, we've got a handful of different programs already set up in here. So if it's breakfast time, we click on breakfast, and here's all your breakfast items. And what your employees will do is they'll scroll through, take the probe out, put the probe into the item. So if we're going to do the biscuits, all they do is hit the center button, and within 1 second they're going to get a reading to tell them whether they are in range or out of range. Obviously we're out of range because we're just air temping, right? So this is what you're going to see if it's a bad temperature. So you get a red light, caution flag, and it says out of range, tells you what the temperature is. And if you can see the slide on the other picture here, or the other side of the screen, we've got one with a red light showing out of range, and we got one with a green light, check mark, says in range. So it's pretty simple to use. If we have a bad temperature, it's going to step your employees through a process to let them tell what we're going to do with it. So we can remeasure it, undo it, we can discard it. If I tell it I'm going to quick heat it, it'll automatically start. It'll give that employee some directions. The big deal is we want to make sure we get that back into a safe temperature for our customers, so we're not serving food that's too cold or that may have any sort of bacteria growing in it. So the employee says, okay, I got it. We're going to heat it back up. Automatically starts a timer for them. They say okay, and now they go down to the next item, and so forth. So they're able to quickly run through their line, check. That one item that we put into a corrective session, the unit's going to wake itself up in about 30 minutes to remind them to go get it. And that time can be anything that you like if you like to change it. The yellow tube on the side of this thing is a sanitizing probe. What happens is we put the probe in there. It has sanitizing fluid in it. You just put clean fluid in daily. Has a squeegee built in, so when we pull the probe out, wipes it clean, so we're not cross-contaminating products. What I would like to show you, besides all your food items that are in here, what we've done as well. So we've got your lunch and dinner items in there, and again, hopefully all of this looks like it makes sense to you. But we've also got your salad prep for all your cold items, and we've put your equipment in here also. So your refrigerators, freezers, walk-ins, all that good stuff is here. But what I've done is I've gone ahead and put a dry storage in there just to demo for you. And what I want to do is show you when I hit the button for dry storage, we get an in-range reading. We've opened that dry storage up again to make it room temperature just for demo purposes. But you can see we get a green light, we get a check mark. It tells me that I'm in range, and you can see it's 71.5 degrees in the room. They hit the button, and now they go on to the next item. So really, it's that simple on your user side of the house. Once we've done all of our temperature taking with the device for the day or the week, all we got to do to transfer the data over here is bring our program up on our machine, and it just has a cable. We plug the cable in. Once we plug the cable in, it takes about 10 seconds for it to transmit all the data from here to our system. We get a green light on the unit, and it tells me to disconnect, and now all the data has been moved, and now we see it on our spreadsheet. So we've got a color-coded spreadsheet that we can expand as large as you want if you want to see all 17 data points, or we can narrow it down to just meet your needs as to what you'd like to see on your report. Once that data is in there, again, as you see, it's all color-coded, so it's really easy to follow along and make sure as a supervisor or the operator or the health department, if they want to come in and see your temperature logs, you've got them. It's easy to read. If I needed to sort the data because I'm looking for a specific item, all I've got to do is hit the little filter up top, and we'll click on my name, and now you can see just what I've temped for the day, or the week, or however, whatever part of the report you're looking at. So you have a lot of ways to manipulate the report to see all the great things that are going on with your data. On the printing side of the house, all we do is hit the print button. If you got a printer connected, either Wi-Fi or actually plugged in, it'll print the report for you right then and there. As the operator, if you want to see this on an email, you can have your managers just email it to you whenever you want. They just hit the email button, and off it goes. So very simple. It's got a lot of other great functions and features and abilities in the system, and we would be happy to talk to you about any of that if you have any questions for us. But we just wanted to give you a brief overview as to how the system works, what great things that it can do for you guys out there in your stores, as we've been helping a lot of Chick-fil-A's get up and running and automate that process to save them time and money. So it's a great system, and we would be very happy to talk to you if you had any questions. So please give us a call. You're going to get in the email as well, you'll see a list of operators that have already got the units up and running. And hopefully you know somebody and you can ask a friend what they think about it. But thank you so much for your time, and have a great day.